Welcome to the Inspired by InVideo show. Here you can learn about how to use InVideo, ask questions and show off your videos. Stephen Healy is a content creator and facilitator for BeLive TV. I'm John Upton and I'm a video creator and general marketeer for an agency based in the UK called Think and Do. Okay, one of the things that's been mentioned in the group this week is that there aren't as many templates as there used to be. Someone said that if they searched for birthday, they used to get more than 30, and now they only get a handful. And I think it's perception and missing a little feature that's been added. Yep, 11 templates. We search for birthday. But look here. That's 11 16 to 9s, yeah? And now, if we click 1-to-1 squares, there's 13. So already that's 24. And if we click 9 to 16 vertical, that's for 13 of those, so that's 37. So what it is just a bit of a perception, then that they're now divided into shapes when you search for them. So this helps you narrow down and get what you were looking for. The other thing is they used to run off the edge and you used to have to press a right arrow here and a left arrow here to move along. Now they're all above each other. So that's the difference when searching for templates. They're there and you get to see what you select as opposed to getting all of them in one go. There have been a number of questions about lining up text and animating text in the group in the last week. I know that a few months back we tackled this, but I think it'll be worth revisiting. So here is a default scene, okay, 12 seconds long. Logo placement in the corner, build your own scene here, and a wonderful piece of music that we're going to get rid of because I absolutely hate Mr. Princetown, as anybody who's been watching will know. Okay, so I'm going to go to uploads, and the first thing I'm going to do is get my logo. Now, uploads was improved a few weeks back to give us folders, so I can go to my folders. Okay, so in folders I've got several folders, but I have one called TAD that stands for Think and Do, and that has my logo in it. Now quite a lot of times I've seen people complain about how difficult it is to line the logo up. So see, I missed the logo, so it went on as a big item on the whole thing. So let's stop that from happening. All I simply do is make the logo placeholder bigger, drag it over, and hey presto, it's really easy. And then you can size your logo to be as big as or as small as you want. I think that'll do about what we're looking for. So that's loading a logo from a folder that was created and within uploads. If we go back, you'll see I've got fruit and veg, catering equipment, which is a client, and makes life easy. So the thing here was we were going to talk all about lining up text. Okay, now there's a couple of ways of doing this. First of all, a lot of people don't realize that there's a grid. Yeah, so you can use the grid to line up your text. Yeah, let's turn the grid off. Okay, so I'm now going to create 4 lines of text, and I can do that very easily by doing Control C and then hitting Control V 3 times. So now I've got 4 pieces of text. So let's move this one down here. Yep, and then let's take the next one, and you'll see as I move around little things pop up, so I can actually align that perfectly there, and then I can do the same with the next one, and I can do the same with this one. Okay, so I've now got 4 pieces of text, yeah, and I'm slightly out with the top one, so I'm going to move that up just a fraction. And you can see center align, or you can use the edges to align. It doesn't matter either way because it's the same thing. You're going to get 4 of them. So now we've got 4 pieces of text. Yeah, let's just modify them slightly. This is text line 1. Now what we need to do is we need to drop to style, and we need to ensure that we have left alignment for our text. Yep, let's change this one. This is text line 2. Okay, and again in style we're going to left align it to make sure that they are aligned correctly, and you can see they are. So let's go here, let's make this. This is text line 3. Yep. Should be a lowercase h. I'm always doing that double up on the capitals. And again, we need to go to style and make sure it's left aligned. Yep. So let's do the last one. We can left align it while we're in here. Go to text and take that to sign. This is text line 4. Okay, so we've got our 4 pieces of text, and you can see they're fairly well, they are evenly spread, because you can see as you move through the line goes where the previous line was, and you can check that with the grid. Okay, anyway, the grid's there if you want to use it. I would like it to be a bit more granular, and I'd also love to be able to zoom in. So we've now got 4 lines of text, they're evenly spread. Let's animate them. So let's go to the first line and let's go to animation. Now text animation, you've got in and out animations, okay, and you've got different types. You can do word, character, line or whole. Okay, so what's the difference between line and whole? Well, if you've got multiple line text, line will do 1 line at a time, and whole will do, say you've got 4 lines in your paragraph, it will do all 4 in one go. Word, well, that will bring the, is, text, line and 1 in there, and character will bring a character at a time in. Okay, and then we've got a duration. You can set your duration between 0.1 seconds and 3 seconds. What we're going to do here is I'm going to set them to 2 seconds. Now you can adjust this on the advanced timeline when we come to play around with what comes in where, but we're going to set there, and then we can decide what type of animation we want. And if we look at them, you'll see you get a mini version of what will actually happen. Yeah, so let's pick something there. Let's pick drama from the left, and again I'll set it to 2 because when I change the animation it reset it back to 1. But just wanted to show you that you've got between 0.1 seconds and 3 seconds. Now if you have a text box behind, yeah, this is the extent of the text box marked by the line, you can also animate that. So you can do that, get that to do something different. For the purpose of this, we're just going to stick with animating the text, but you could have the text in white drop from above, and you could have a red box slide in from the right. We're going to ignore that for the moment and just do animation on the line. So we've got an in and you can add an out. Okay, and again, duration is here, there, and type is the same as before. Yep. And again, you can do characters or things like that. So let's sorry, those outs you've only got there. You don't get the same as in, where you get the choice of character. On the out, it's only the whole thing. Okay, so let's animate the first one. Let's go to animation. Let's go to animation in. Let's set character drama from the left and 2 seconds. And we can preview that by hitting play the scene. Okay, so we get a nice sort of little roly-poly in of characters. And I'm quite happy with that, and I'm quite happy with the time. So let's go to out. And this time I only get the choice of what it is. I don't get the choice of how there. So let's just simply have it slide out to the right. And again, I'm going to take 2 seconds to do that. Okay, so let's test it again. Ooh, nasty noise there. And you'll see it slides out. Okay, now that's an example of how to control it. Let's look a bit further at how we can do things. So let's go to the advanced timeline. Okay, and you'll see here there is this is text line 1. And it's coming in after half a second, so I'm going to slide that forward so as it comes in straight away. And now, just simply by dragging this end, or I could drag the front end as well, I can determine how long it's going to be there. Well, it's got 2 second effect coming in, a 2 second effect going out, so let's make it 5 seconds long. And that will have 2 seconds of effect coming in, 2 seconds, and these boxes here, they show you what the effect is. Okay, so they take you to there. So let's have a look at how do we control our other text. Well, let's set this so that the next one comes in after 1 second. Yep, let's set this so the next one comes in after 2 seconds. And let's bring the last one in after 3 seconds. Okay, so simply by dragging there, you can see the difference. Okay, and also you can see the logos there. If you want to animate the logo, you can animate the logo. I'm just going to leave it there. And also here you can see the background, and obviously if you unlock the background you can change the color. So now we've got an effect from all of them. Now this line, the marker, shows you what's happening at the time where you place the marker. Okay, so at the moment we've only determined the length of this one, yeah, which is this, and if we play it, you can see that the others popped in, but nothing's happening to the way they pop in or the way they pop out. So let's go back. Let's this is text line 2, so let's animate that. Let's do that whole. Let's not fade it in. Let's roll it in from the left. Okay, again we'll make that one 2 seconds. Yeah, and then let's go to the out and let's choose a out. Let's choose one of the more fancy ones. They're all down the bottom. So let's go drama out to the right and make that 2 seconds. And again, that says we've got 2 seconds at either end of duration of effect, and we could then say, okay, let's make that one 5 seconds as well. So it starts at 1, end it at 6. Or if you want it longer, you could make it 7 seconds so it stays on the screen a bit longer. So these are just ideas to give you, thought to what to play with, because it's up to you what you do. So if we play that again, okay, so again there you could see the different things that are happening. So if we go back, let's go to the fourth one, text line 3, sorry, not text line 4. If we go back to here, you can see all 4 of them, because they're coming on at different times and they're going off at different times. So let's animate this one. Let's make it fairly quick. Let's go, keeps there. So let's do word, and let's bounce that one in. Again, we'll do that one over 2 seconds. And let's look at animating it out. Let's just simply fade it out. Again, over 2 seconds. So let's make this one stay on a little bit longer. So we're coming on at 2 seconds. We're going off at 8 seconds. So that's lasting 6 seconds. And there's that one, 6 seconds. Okay, you could tidy it up for the 0.02s and the 0.01s, but let's not worry. I'll tell you what, let's make this one stay on for 7 seconds. Okay, and quickly play that. Okay, so you saw them all. So let's do the final animation. Animation in. Let's go for the whole line. We won't fade it in. Let's go right down the bottom and pick some of the fancy things in. Let's happy landing from the right. 2 seconds. Let's go to the out. Let's have another fancy one to go out. As you can see right down there, let's bold and powerful to the top, and again let's make that 2 seconds. And what I'm going to do with that one is I'm going to leave that to run all the way to the end. So now if I hit play, okay, I wasn't overly impressed with the incoming one here, so let's just change that just to show that you can do different things. Well, let's make that crawl in from up, and let's take 3 seconds for it to crawl in from up, and let's play it again. Okay, so that's lining up text and then adding effects and using the advanced timeline to decide when something comes onto the stage and exits the stage, and using the animation for features marked in the boxes at the end to determine how it comes on the stage and how it leaves the stage. Okay, one of the things you may have noticed is that the effects actually take place within the boundary box of the text. So if you want something to say, come on here to the left, position say there, and then you want it to go off to the right, you need to take your box all the way to the right. I don't want the text to be that big, so I'm going to lock the font size from auto resizing and make that 120. In fact, I'm going to make that 100. The lock stops it from when you change the box size altering the text. Yeah. Okay, so what we've got there, it's left there, and what we can do then is we'll quickly go to animation, and you can see we've got animation already set on this. So if we play it, and you can see that this time it went all the way to the edge of the screen. So I hope that helps you with your text animations and placement of things on screen. We hope you found that useful. Don't forget, we'd love to feature your videos. Just send a YouTube link to either of us.